I have with me the Nightingale of the South, Bombay Jayashri, who has been awarded the Best Female Playback Singer. Thank you very much. Congratulations. How does it feel, your first award?
I'm grateful, I'm delighted for this national award, and it's come for this Malayalam song by Pali Francis. Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me about the experience of this particular number. It's called the Chaayum Veyil for the film Saudi Vellaka.
Yeah,
It's a Malayalam film.
It's a Malayalam film, and I sang it for a debutant music director, Pali. It's his first music production. And I remember coming back home and telling my people at home that I sang a very enchanting song, lovely melody. So it was a lovely experience.
Did you at that time imagine that the number would fetch you the National Best Female Playback Singer Award?
Absolutely not.
Tell us about the context of that film.
The what?
The context, the meaning of the film.
I haven't seen the film.
The meaning of the song.
It's a very pleasant love song, and unfortunately I haven't seen the film.
You have made a remarkable comeback. A few years ago, you suffered a health emergency. You were hospitalized in UK for a long time. Even there, I understand you spent time while recovering writing songs. Tell us about that, how that helped you to make a comeback.
Yeah, so about a year and a half ago, I was on a concert tour in the UK, and it's in Liverpool that I suffered this brain hemorrhage, aneurysm. But what brought me back is music, which is the only thing I know, and God's grace, of course. And my family was with me, my husband Ramnath and my son Amrit, who is a composer and a singer. So he kept nudging me to revive with me. So he kept singing through, and that's when I wrote a couple of songs, one of which is to be released very soon.
Nyabagam.
Yeah, Nyabagam was for the film Varshangal Sesham, Arsangalika Sesham. I also wrote a Tamil song which is going to be released as an independent song very soon.
Right. And in 2013, if my memory is right, you were nominated for Oscar Awards for your song in the Pi's Lullaby from Pi's the what do you call it? Life of Pi. Tell us about that experience and how that has kept you completely motivated.
Oh yes, that was fantastic. First of all, recording the song for Ang Lee sir and Michael Dana sir was a great experience, and the film itself is a coming together of so many cultures. Chinese, Canadian, Tamil. The story is about a Tamil boy who goes on a ship and befriends a tiger. So that was a great experience, recording that song and then going right up to the Oscars and representing India for music.
And what does this award mean now?
Every award is very special. And a national award coming from the government is very unique when you are recognized, and the song is recognized through this, the music director, the film, everything gets a recognition. So I feel very, very grateful and absolutely delighted, overjoyed.
You come from a musical family, and your family, your son and your husband, all of them are deeply into music. Your son, who used to be an independent singer, independent musician, has now emerged to be a full-time musician scoring films, music for films.
Yes.
Has he taken it from you?
Well, yes, everybody in the family, both sides, loves and practices music. So ultimately, of course, it's his choice to take it up as his life and take the music forward. So we are very absolutely happy for him and willing to give all our support for his plans, his dreams and his passion.
What kind of tips you have been giving him?
I don't give him tips except support, motherly support. Of course, he has learnt music not only from me, from several great gurus. So otherwise, I'm just a quiet, affectionate mother, and I hope to be just that.
Best Playback Singer Awardee, who has been your inspiration all these years?
Well, so many musicians across India. I grew up in Bombay, was born in Calcutta, so there's a little bit of every culture in me. And so many singers have paved the way for me and many singers of my generation. So each one is an inspiration.
I also want to speak to Amrit if I can. The family must be extremely excited, Amrit. You're also a musician.
Yeah, honestly, it's. I think it came quite a surprise to us. I'm a big fan of Polly Francis, and it's a beautiful song. And I think about 1.5 years ago when it came out, I remember after the recording, it was sort of like ringing in my head for a while, and I'm glad that it's got the recognition it deserves. I think it's a beautiful song. I haven't watched the movie yet, but yeah.
Who broke the story to your mom first?
I got a call from a friend who's also an actor, and her film got a national award as well. And she said, "Congratulations to you." And I was like, "What are you congratulating me for?" And then I found out that it's for my mom's national award. So yeah.
What kind of tips does she give you, and in what way you have been inspired by your mom?
Honestly, I mean, like she said, she's just been a pillar along with my dad. They're both incredible pillars, and they've both sort of been my best friends and also my institution since I've been spending most of my time just working with music. So no specific tips, but just support.
Right. Jayashri, so much of influence of artificial intelligence technology in music. Do you use that? How much has that changed the field of music?
Well, not yet in my, it's not yet in my way. I'm sure there's a lot good that AI does, but I am neither aware of what it is capable of or what it does. I have no encounter with AI as for now, but I'm sure it will be there on the way.
And what next for you in terms of your musical journey, your career?
Practicing, and I'm composing for a Singapore-based production company, which is a dance drama, to be premiered in Chennai and Singapore by the end of the year.
In your view, why is music important?
There's no friend like music. I think music can be your closest friend in times of ups and downs, and to just be a non-judgmental friend that can only give. I think that's the reason we have this gift from nature, music, to make us better individuals, to feel better, to empathize with everyone around you. That's what music does, and it shapes you to be a beautiful person.
Right. And you still write?
Yes, I try to.
You write poems or songs for lyrics for films?
Yeah, simple songs. Yeah.
And you are a disciple of Lalgudi Jayaraman, the legendary musician. Tell us about your experience of being trained or learning from him.
That was the biggest turning point in my life when he decided to take me under his wings. Right. An extraordinarily great, legendary musician, as well as a human being who was willing to offer and give his students, which included me, so much. So I feel very blessed to have been trained by him.
Thank you so much for your time. And we have Mr. Ramnath, very shy, standing the other side, on the side. I'm going to nudge him to speak. How do you look at this? Did you expect it?
Well, no, not really. When my son Amrit informed me, I was driving actually, and I was quite thrilled. And as I was entering my house, Pali Francis, the music director, he called me and told me in Malayalam that this is what has happened, and then I broke the news to Jayashri. It's a lovely moment.
Have you watched the film on screen?
No, I haven't watched the film. I haven't heard the song, but after the award was announced, I listened to the song. It's beautiful, and I think it deserved an award.
Right. Thank you very much for your time, and congratulations again, Jayashri, and wish you all the best. That was Bombay Jayashri and her family talking to us as she has received the Best Female Playback Singer Award given by the National Film Awards.